Hi everyone, welcome back to another Flickr facts video. And on this video, we are going to be talking about two things. We're going to be looking at how you can set the safety level for your viewing experience when you're consuming content on Flickr. And then we're also going to look at how you can report an image if you think it has been incorrectly set from a safety level point of view. And again, with me is my colleague Jace. Hi Jace, how are you?
Hi, Alistair. Doing well. Thanks for having me again. Good to see you.
Good, good. Another quick video about safety levels. So why don't you very quickly give us a little recap from our previous video about what our safety levels are?
So, just a quick recap of our safety levels. There are three safety levels. So, we have safe, we have moderate, and we have restricted. That safe content, for a reminder, is going to be that content that is safe for all global audiences. Great way to think about that. If you're on the internet browsing photos, your children are in the room, it is going to be safe for those children to see if they happen to look at your screen. Now, when we move into that moderate category, that's going to not necessarily be safe for all global audiences. You may want to have some parental guidance before allowing any children under the age of 18 to look at that material if they're in the room with you. And then that restricted is going to be a that material that's going to contain some sexual content, potentially adult themes, that not safe for work content as you may hear in other communities. That is going to be our three safety levels.
Awesome. Thank you for that recap. Now, what I'm going to do first is we're going to walk through a little demo of how you can set the default safety level for your viewing experience on your own Flickr account. So I'm going to head over to my demo site as always to do that. So here we are back on my demo site, and no surprise, to set the default viewing experience, you're going to head to your settings tab, which again is under your profile image up here in the top right. Click on the word settings. And when you're in your account settings, again, click on privacy and permissions. And once that loads, you can scroll down to the bottom here where it says content filters. Now, if you want to only see safe content on your site, then I guess you click here, Jace, right? Safe search on.
That's a great question. So by default, we have that safe search on, so that way anyone logging in can make their first search and expect to see safe content. Now, if you want to look at some of that moderate content, but you don't necessarily want to see restricted content, that would be a great opportunity to turn that safe search moderate option on. Now, turning safe search off completely will allow you to see safe content, moderate content, and restricted content.
Excellent. And obviously, while you're in here, there's a few other settings you can, choose to include or exclude certain types of media and videos, that type of things. But today, it's all about just letting you know that if you want to have a safe viewing experience on Flickr, then leave this safe search on. If you want to be able to see moderate and restricted content, then now you know where to do it. Right. Last thing I want to touch on, Jace, you've mentioned before that the community is a huge part of your own team, your trust and safety team that try and keep everybody safe on Flickr. But the community can play a big part when they come across an image that is incorrectly set for its safety level. So let's head over to our demo site, and you can see here that they're currently looking at my own profile account here as a viewer. And let's imagine, Jace, that I've uploaded this image and I've marked it as safe, but let's imagine this lovely image of a lily is in fact restricted content. We can imagine that this image is restricted content, but it's marked as safe. How can someone report this image to your team?
Yeah, excellent question, Alistair. If you scroll down below that photo, all the way towards the bottom, on the bottom right, you're going to see that blue flag photo option with the little flag icon next to it. Yep, that's it. Let's go ahead and click on that. And then that second option that you see there is explicit or disturbing content. So in this regard, we found the photo, it's marked as safe, but it's actually not safe, right? It's actually explicit or disturbing, something our team needs to look at. So clicking that and then hitting that next option is going to ensure that this gets over to the trust and safety team for quick investigation.
So I'm not going to hit the next button because my image is safe. I promise you. Thank you, Jace, for giving us that little insight, a little recap on what our safety levels are, where you can set the viewing experience of your own site. And of course, if you ever come across an image that needs to be flagged to our team, then now you know where to do it. Jace, thank you again for your time, as always.
Pleasure as always. Thanks for having me again.
Cool. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching this Flickr Facts video. We'll see you back here for the next one.